Okay, I really hope this is the final part in my Morris Minor restoration series. As some eagle-eyed viewers may notice, there is something different about this scene. And that's these homemade air filters, because I can't afford the real ones. I can't afford the OEM parts, so I made them. It's literally 2 pieces of fencing and tissue paper. What I did was I took a piece of fencing, put some tissue paper behind that, and then I took another piece of fencing and put it behind the tissue paper, where it's actually connected. The other piece of fencing is rubbing on the carburetor so the tissue paper doesn't get sucked in, and I did that twice. And here's another thought: I'm not going to remove the fuel pump. That's because the fuel pump is down here. There's a broken mirror, but the fuel pump is down here. And to get it off, you got to take off those 2 screws. Nuts. And they are 1/2 inch. I'm surprised they're not Whitworth. But they are very, very hard to get off. I can't get them off. So what I'm going to do... Hold on. Let me take you to the chalkboard room so I can show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this. So let me just draw a crude representation of this. Okay, so let me just draw the carburetors. Okay. So this is my fuel tank, and it has a fuel line going into the fuel pump. And the fuel pump brings the carburetor float bowls, brings the fuel to the carburetor float bowls, and those go to the carburetor, which gets circulated throughout the cylinders. In my case, I have 2 carburetors, so I have 2 circulations. One controls 2, one controls 2, the other controls the other 2. My fuel pump has a leak somewhere in here, and that's causing this to drop, causing some of the fuel to drop down and leak out. And fuel costs money, and I don't have very much of it, so I'm trying to solve this issue. So what I thought I would do first is put a pan under here, drill a hole in it, and use another fuel pump to bring it back into my fuel tank. But then I thought, fuel pumps at AutoZone are $45, and I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is just eliminate this fuel pump completely and use a fuel filter here to keep all the dirt and stuff out of the fuel. So the fuel goes into here and sits until I'm done driving it, where then I can put a spout here and dump it back into my fuel tank. Pretty simple procedure. So that's what I thought I'd probably try out doing. Thanks for watching.